A local farmer and agriculturalist is supporting the need for the sector to return to organic farming. Ross Sankofa of Gideon Force Farm in the Old Road Verchilds area makes a distinction between what he calls chemical farming versus organic farming, the latter of which is practiced at his farm.
Because organic is when you're not using synthetic compounds or chemicals that are created by man in engineering in the labs and so that are not from a 100% organic source. You know, when you're using that farming there, sometimes the chemicals don't break down properly when they hit back the earth. And sometimes the chemicals don't break down properly when you spread them on the food as well either. So sometimes the body taking these synthetic, genetically modified chemicals and then they give you cancer because some of the things like, for example, gramazone, you know, and it will tell you it's a deadly poison. If you drink it, you die. And it will also tell you that it's carcinogenic. If you get too much of it at one time, it's carcinogenic. If you don't use it without a bodysuit and a mask, it show you how to use it. It's almost like when somebody got like a deadly disease and they got to call the CDC and they got to quarantine that person and put them in a plastic bag, like practically a full body quarantine. And so you have to use it with a gas mask and not just a regular mask like we're using for COVID, but a mask that when somebody spray a gas that could poison you, you put it on. So those are dangerous chemicals.
But organic farming is deemed expensive due to the cost of implements needed to grow crops. Nonetheless, Ross Sankofa says this is not a deterrent.
I can't say 100% of our seed is organic because we do source some seeds from agriculture and they might not be 100% organic. But most of them is just basic regular seed. Our hybrid is not genetically modified. I could say that as well too. But majority, a good percentage of our seeds, we seed back ourselves, more than 60%. Then you have another 20% we might source from Jeff, who is an organic farmer, and he gets organic seed for us. And we have a brethren within our organization, we also source organic seeds from Johnny's as well too. But we have also some heirloom seed, which these seeds, even though they might not be 100% organic, some of them, it's seeds that can germinate back seeds of its own kind.
Organic farming is defined as an agricultural system that uses ecologically based pest control and biological fertilizers derived largely from animal and plant wastes. Modern organic farming was developed as a response to the environmental harm caused by the use of chemical pesticides and synthetic fertilizers in conventional agriculture, and it has numerous ecological benefits. I'm Abby Diskin reporting for SKN Newsline.